right. My plan was to wait till I have kids, raise them and send them to middle school before I start a ministry. God had a bigger plan. He said, go to States. I said, I don't think so. And so it began. 3 years ago, I spent 6 weeks with Shannon and Carl went. They shared their wisdom with me and showed me their work. I was set on fire. Now I wanted a ministry of my own, to teach teens in Poland about their value, respect, love, and sex. I knew, however, that this would be a big deal. I couldn't do it alone. I had to wait for God. Soon, Philippe's heart got caught on fire, and a friend of ours was led by God to join us. We knew that this was the time. But before we start acting, God led us to come back, to spend more time with Carl and Shannon. This time, Philippe was coming with me. I gathered the paperwork and went to the U.S. Embassy to get the visa. They said no. But we didn't want to give up. So we decided to get more paperwork, register the ministry, and then try again. Registration wasn't easy. We planned to leave on the 4th of February. People started doubting. Maybe God is closing the door for you, they said. I believe God and I know each other well enough that He could just tell me instead of shutting the door in our face, I would reply. So we stayed faithful, but time was running. It was already the middle of February. Finally, the ministry got registered and we had all the documents we needed. So I went again. Usually it takes 3 to 5 minutes to get the answer. They kept me there 1.5 hours and didn't give me an answer. I was told to go home and wait for a phone call. They called me 2 days later and I need to send more paperwork. We couldn't wait any longer. We've already missed too many opportunities for training. I decided Karolina should go alone and I could join her later. At the Minneapolis airport, they had a hard time believing my story. They threatened, Philippe won't get the visa if I lie. Finally, they let me go just in time for my next flight. 1 week later, I got a letter from U.S. Embassy. I got the visa for 10 years. We've already been here 3 months already. During this time, we were able to attend many trainings, do a lot of research, and visit with other nonprofits in town to learn from their experience. It's been an amazing journey filled with inspiration behind every corner. And we're very excited about going home. We're so ready to hit the ground running. 2 days after we land, we're going to a week training. We've been invited by our local government counseling department to work on creating a sex ed for schools in our town. We're co-organizing a national conference for youth in autumn. And in my free time, I'm going back to school to further my degree in counseling. We were very anxious, tempted to lose faith. But we believe our God is greater than any obstacle, and if He wants us here, He can make it happen. It's not going to be easy. The decisions are risky, but we're willing to take the leap of faith.
Is it perfect?
That was
It's just,
excellent.
there was a oops with the card.
That's okay. That makes you look human.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
But yeah, I like it. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the best one.